Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben, and as you know, we are raising rabbits. Well, we've been talking with a company, Aivituvin, I believe I'm saying that correctly, and they said, hey, we'd like to send you out an animal hutch if you do a review video on it, and maybe we can use it in our advertising. So, well, hey, you're welcome to send it out, but I am going to give it an honest review, and if it's not something that I believe in, I'm certainly not going to promote it, but send it on out. So we have it. It's actually a double-sided hutch here, and I actually unpackaged this earlier today and went through and made a few comments and all that, only to find out my microphone wasn't on. I will put some of that footage in there because I did carefully unwrap this so you can see it's packaged very well. And some of the things, well, let's take you over and I'll show you the parts and a couple things that I really do like about this so far. So let's go over there. All right, so first and foremost, I expected this to be particle board. It is not. It's a softwood. I believe it's just pine. But it's a lot sturdier than what I was expecting. I was kind of figuring we'd be looking at something more along the lines of IKEA quality. And for any of you that have assembled IKEA furniture, you don't ever want to move it once you've got it assembled because it doesn't hold up very well. So anyway, but it's a nice pine. It's lightweight, so this is meant to be portable. There's wheels, and we'll get into that as we get it assembled and all. But one of the other things I did notice is they did pre-drill all the holes for the screws. Very nice, because if any of you who have worked with pine, as I have, if you tighten down too hard on a screw or you don't pre-drill, that screw's going to crack that wood all over the place. So you can see they've prominently advertised right on the side of your animal hutch, and it can be used for rabbits, and you'll see it's guinea pigs. I don't know that wire mesh would hold in anything smaller than a large pet rat, but I don't know. I like the picture design, and let's see. So I went through, got the instructions out. Their instructions are just an opinion, but because we're doing a review video, I will follow the instructions. And I'll move up here a little bit. The hardware is all labeled. The baggies are all well labeled to match up with the screws and so forth. And the different pieces, good pictures of them so you can tell what piece you're picking up. And very, very simple instructions. No need for a college degree, if that'll get you anywhere with this, to assemble it. And even let you know when you're finished. So, anyway, let's get assembling this thing, and then we'll talk about it a little further as we go. The other nice thing too is they come in with dowels. That gives you a better joint, holds in tighter, stronger build. The dowels are already in place. You don't have to glue those in. I know I've showed you this trick before. Grandpa taught it. Mr. Williams in my junior high school shop teacher, same thing. You can use a bar of soap. If you don't have a bar of soap handy, there's enough oil in your hair, you can put that on the screw. It'll help it thread in better and help reduce the chance of splitting the wood. And even Mr. Williams, he's like, as little hair as I have, there's still enough oil on my head to oil up the screw. And again, you could use a screw gun or a drill, but this is pine. I don't recommend it. If you over tighten, you're going to split this out, and you're not going to be happy. So something else I did point out when I initially unpackaged this, there's a little bit of a split right here. Nothing major. I might put a little bit of wood glue on that just to tighten it back down, but if that breaks off, not a big deal. There's a good chance the rabbits will probably chew on that side, on the siding anyway, but that is the only damage. The packaging was done really well, very well wrapped up, and yeah. So how crazy is this? It was yesterday afternoon when I was working on this. I retreated in the house because it was 70 degrees and it was baking us. Belle kept hiding underneath the platform, so we retreated into cooler. As I was walking back to the house, my son texted me a picture from Las Vegas where it was snowing. Upside down world, I'm telling you. I see you. Now, if you don't know, it's a good idea to keep crows around, keep them happy. I've heard a story about a woman who her dog went out and killed a crow, and the crows, what do they call them? A murder of crows would dive bomb that dog every single day. I guess eventually they wound up moving because these crows remembered that dog. They're just that smart, but it's a good idea to keep them around because we have a lot of hawks around here and the crows keep them away. You can see aerial acrobatics frequently where the hawk flies in and the crows just go up and meet them and just drive them right on out. So, you know, I don't have to worry about the crows getting into anything. I mean, they might get into the corn. I will sacrifice a couple of ears of corn to have that kind of protection for my birds out here. So, something to think about. Come here. Is that your ball? Is that your ball? I know, you want me to throw it. It's hard. We're trying to work on a video here. It's hard to do the video and throw the ball at the same time. You know that. You know that, don't you? Don't you? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay, wanted to go over some of the features of the hutch here. From the top down, it is hinged, so you can reach in, get your animals out. There's a little slide door between the two hutches, so you can keep everybody separate or they can have the run of the place. The roof is also hinged, so you can reach in here, pet your animal if you need to put food in there or whatever. This bottom lifts out for cleaning if you need to. It's got a little window here so you can peek in and see what your animal's doing without disturbing them, or they can see out and see what you're doing. Then the front here, nice latch on the front so you can reach in, let them out, pet them, whatever you need to do there. There's a cleaning tray underneath here. Hard plastic, nice feature, you can pull it out, wipe it down, wash it off, slide it right back in. You don't even have to disturb your animals inside there. The front also has a drop-down door, so if you want your animals to run around loose, whatever, they can get in and out of their home. And let's see, it also comes with this nice little massage tool. So if your rabbit has sore muscles, you know, you can work, you know, rub their little muscles for them. I'm just kidding. It's a chew toy. And most animals, like rodents, have their teeth continue to grow, so they need stuff to chew on. And if you don't provide that, they are very likely going to start chewing on this because this is a soft pine type wood. And I can promise you they will start working on that if they don't have enough to chew on.
Do you want to show them the hay, or the hay?
Yes, there on this. It does come with one little hay tray, so you can put food in there for depending on what kind of animal you have. And there's that. Now, for our purposes, like I had mentioned before, we're on a homestead. We are raising meat rabbits, so we have a lot of rabbits coming through. We're going to try this out, and you know, we're going to separate some of the males from the females because we got little baby bunnies right now. But we do have some concerns about it already. One of these trays has, sorry, I've got it sitting on the ground right now, so it's a little uneven to get the tray out, but there we go. One of the trays already has a crack in it. So that is a concern. And we have moved it several times. And like I said, this isn't in a garage situation or a kitchen or anything, so it's not being rolled around on the casters. It does have 6 casters, but in just moving it around, we have already stripped out one of the screws in here. So the longevity of it, I might have to question. I like the design. I like that it's not particle board. You know, for homestead use, we might be a little too rough on these things, but you know, again, if it's something you've got in your kitchen for your kids, it might work just fine. But those are the features that we wanted to cover for right now. Okay, everybody, you've heard my assessment on the quality of this, the ease of assembling it. Now, you know, we're homesteaders, and we're going to be putting little baby bunnies in here, and we're going to have to build a stand for it. This would be great for, you know, if you live in a house and you want them in, like you're in a garage or something like that. But we have predators. We have a lot of predators. So this is going to need to be put up on a stand to be safe for these little guys. And, you know, we tried to set it up, and we're going to have to make some modifications. But I want to get this video out to you. I do like it's cute. You know, you can separate them. You can put them together. It seems like it'd be very easy to clean with the tray underneath and all that. And we talked about all that in the video when I was assembling this. So, but for homestead use, we're going to do another video coming up. We're going to do a little review. We have some concerns about it being out in the rain and just, again, the predators and that kind of thing. So, anyway, it's that's our thoughts for now. And this has been at the Renewed Homestead. And let me know what you think in the comments. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.